cotton candy flavored energy drink. Like, I've never had a bang potent brain and body fuel cotton candy flavor before, but son of a bitch if it ain't delicious.
Just like late night talks and the juicy topics we have for everybody tonight. Welcome.
Hell yes.
Fuck.
The greatest show on earth. You would think it was DC, we're not calling it DC Tuesday anymore. What were we? The Triple Threat. You would think
the Triple Threat weekly rec where we all
was Triple Threat. Yeah, all the fucking articles I found was like it went Marvel, DC, random Ezra Miller, which is still DC, something about DC, and I'm like, well, I guess it's a Marvel DC.
Let's be honest, all of our shows are just devolving to Marvel DC Star Wars talk. That's it. That's the only thing you can talk about.
You just said all of these articles was like a triple threat, but then you forgot to say this.
Because that isn't part of the triple
she's
threat.
On the freaking school. This is like the greatest thumbnail you've ever made.
Is it? Yeah,
it is amazing.
I thought you'd like it, and I put She-Hulk. So I specifically aligned She-Hulk's horrible torque, and we'll get into that, in between O'Neill's disapproving look and hers like.
Oh, I see it now.
You see what I did there? Yeah.
No,
and
how did you?
On the other side of the disapproving look, I put the Snyder cut.
That's what it
man,
is.
the Snyder cut. I just get with the Snyder cut.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, we
just,
got
all my homies scream at the thought of Stargate.
Hold on a second. Like, I want you to read all of these messages in succession as I put them on the screen. That'd be great. Okay.
Okay.
I'm here.
Ha. Zod XX. Hey. Lemon Pie XX Heart. Hey. Husky XX Heart. Hey.
Oh no, PB. What the fuck? That's weird.
Wow.
What's up, JD Davis? What's up, Karen? Good to see you. Thank you for the love. PB will be all right. What's up, Jenny Godden? Good to see you here. Welcome, everybody. There's going to be a lot of entertainment.
Hello, Jenny.
Believe it or not, tonight I decided not to go with too many things that'll piss me off because
that was good. Zod needs to be happy for once in his damn life. Don't you see him on the Triple Threat Weekly, right? That we do on Sundays. He just gets so excited. It's like a kid in a candy store. It's amazing.
Yeah. And not to mention too. I need to be excited because right now I am doing big things. My first movie palette is on its way. It is National Treasure 2. When I get it, there will be a live stream. I'll probably do it that morning, like a live stream unboxing to show you guys my brand new movie palette. If you guys don't know, hello, Susan Rodenhaven.
Hello, Susan.
If you guys don't know, I'm being sponsored by Movie Palette, so they are sending me National Treasure 2, and it is bright as shit, and I can't wait to show it off and kind of give a non-movie review. It's going to be like, I don't normally do products, so I'm going to have to look shit up and be like, yes, this is
you don't do products, and you dropped like a product placement on the stream earlier this week, and it wasn't even your fucking channel.
You're like, the quality of this is good. The color work is most magnificent. I don't know. I'll have to get on my sophisticated.
And I said what the company was like, hey, just send me one. I want to stress test it. I want to see how good their quality is. I want to see if it can fucking withstand a fucking hammer. Unless they clearly tell me no, it can't withstand a damn hammer. I'll be like, okay.
But yeah, tonight we've got a little bit of everything. I do got a lot of articles that are not necessarily like the normal news thing that I do. It's more entertainment news because there is a lot going on. And if you guys didn't know, I'm a huge DC fan and a lot of different rumblings from the DC universe. Not all of them good. A fucking stupid Marvel thing that we have to touch on here. Well, you'll hear a little bit of my critique because God help me, I've been meaning to do it. And just so you guys know, so no one fucking asked me, I'm only doing the first 3 episodes of She-Hulk. I'm fucking done. After this 3rd episode, I'm out. I don't fucking care what
Daredevil appears. You said that in the back rooms. I'm telling you guys what I heard in the back rooms. You'll like tune into whatever Daredevil episode it is.
I'll tune into that. But the rest of the show, I just don't fucking care. Game of Thrones is actually back and good, so I got more important shit to watch. We can get our hearts broken again.
Wait
Oh,
a
that'd be
second.
funny.
Wait a second.
Like,
No. Pause. You told me I don't know how many different times I said, "Oh, you watching House of the Dragon? Fuck no, I know how it ends. You watching House of the Dragon? Fuck no, I know how it ends. You watching House of the Dragon? Fuck no, I know how it ends." So Zod, let me ask you a question. Are you watching House of the Dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how it ends.
yeah, I know, but it actually turned out to it's
George R. R. Martin still says that he's going to finish it.
I don't give a fuck about George R. R. Martin.
All
I give a fuck about is dragons, and they were literally in the first scene once they got through the prologue. So get some.
So yeah, I mean, I'll have reviews coming out for that, and also Bullet Train, which is pretty underrated and phenomenal. And for some reason, Dragon Ball Z superhero is doing better than every movie out. So yeah, I might have to do.
What is even out right now?
Dragon Ball Super. That's all you need to know. Nothing else is worth.
Summer's ended, so Top Gun Maverick's no longer in theaters, right?
No, it's still in theaters.
No, they re-released it.
All right, you can watch Top Gun again.
I gotta watch it the first time.
No, you don't need to watch the first one. It's all right. Second one's better.
I didn't see the second one yet, guy. That's what I'm saying.
Just go watch the second one. You don't need to watch the first one.
I already watched the first one like 150 times.
Which means he'll definitely like the second one, is what we're getting at, Husky.
I'm telling everyone the second one's better.
Yeah, but that 90% of the audience already seen the first one.
As the most memorable scene is, I don't want to spoil it, but I'll tell you guys, fucking.
Oh my god!
Anyways, speaking.
Karen's still saying hi to people. Intriguing.
Oh, PB, you did get some love right here. You got more exes than any of us.
Yeah, after she trolled me for 5 minutes.
Well, I mean, that's
par for the course.
So, anyways, I told you guys the scene I like, and is way better than the most memorable scene of the last one, which was that really gay volleyball scene.
Well, no, the most memorable scene for me in the last Top Gun was when
Well, I'm talking about the original Top Gun being the most
who's
memorable.
dying. That is the.
That's the other great scene too. Is Goose dying? That's the best. That's the best
I'm
part.
still second best at best. At best,
I
at
laugh
second
every
best.
time.
I was. Never mind.
So, speaking of, let's just dive into this right away, because I do got a few articles, but to be fair, some of them are super short. So,
yeah, well, if we're gonna dive into it, I'm shooting for my degree of difficulty is a 9.5, just so we're aware.
Okay, all right. So, Aquaman star Yahya Abdul-Mateen the second.
No, there's no R.
I added it because we're in America. Says acting in movies like Aquaman is clown work. I don't like the disrespect of it's this thing. Now I'm gonna read the context.
No, I take umbrage. No, I take fucking umbrage with his statement, because one, literally all of these actors are playing people that aren't them, whereas when you are a clown, you are the clown, and your alter ego is when you take the makeup off. Like a clown wants to be a clown. You want to be an actor and be a bunch of different fucking clowns, you goddamn poser.
So Yahya career thus far has included an Emmy-winning turn in HBO's Watchmen, which was canceled. So I don't know why they always bring that up. Awards buzz for playing Bobby Seale in The Trial of Chicago 7, which nobody's seen. If you've seen that, you can correct me, but no fucking theater around.
It has a name with Chicago in it. Yeah, I probably never saw it.
And movies like Candyman, which was a fucking abomination and should have never been made. Aquaman is actually the best one in this. I'm not even going to acknowledge the Matrix Resurrections. Although, if you ask
this guy just has a. What I'm getting out of this guy has a shitty agent,
and even like a mid-career. So I find it hilarious for him to make a statement like that. But he says such an eclectic balance of film and TV projects is a result of Yahya's, because I'm not going to say his last name. What?
Don't worry, we'll come back to it. All Out of Bubblegum says, holy shit, I caught a Zod stream.
Hey, All Out of Bubblegum. I haven't seen you on the channel in forever, man. Good to see you.
Wait, is that an original?
Yeah, that's an OG. I always remember the Duke Nukem icon. That's like fucking spectacular. As he's made it a priority to balance out comic book temples like Aquaman with more serious dramatic affair, like playing a fucking remade character Candyman or being in a fucking reboot of The Matrix. Is this guy serious right now?
Dude, these movies are like not mid, they're just shit. Except for like Aquaman. It's like you have a terrible agent, whoever's like, yeah, this is great. No, it's not. It's going to be shit. Go find a better agent that gets you in good movies.
I feel like General Hammond has the right reaction right now.
The actor recently
That's the "Are you fucking serious?" look.
The actor recently told Vulture that acting in movies like Aquaman is clown work. It's important for him to flex his acting muscles on other projects that fucking suck. Like the trial of the Chicago 7, which I did hear about the real life trial. That might actually be an acting movie where he's like doing like a dramatic performance. But are you're going from Aquaman playing the Black Mantis to fucking The Matrix, which was just a fucking soft reboot of the series, and a fucking copycat dollar store Candyman, which you guys can check out that review, my versus video, Candyman the OG versus Candyman the 2021 remake / reboot.
Your mom.
So
Candyman remake was a test to see if rose tinted glasses work.
They don't. Because they put Tony Todd in for fucking 5 seconds of the movie, and it was just his fucking voiceover because suck a dick. Anyways, the actor added, in order to survive as an actor, I should get a different agent. Sorry, that was ad lib. And do it.
Yeah, there should be get a different agent.
I stole that from Husky. I was like, yeah. What if
I love stealing from me.
You have to play the game and then be crafty about when you want to surprise the audience, the director, or yourself with a little bit of wow. I didn't expect to see what?
Your mom.
That was good. Or August Wilson.
Chekhovian
saying or August Wilson and Aquaman. But I did.
I still say they didn't need to have Black Manta in that Aquaman movie because it kind of diverged from the plot. It did. It should have been in this. He should have came in the second movie, and he was the hired
never want to
mercenary.
diverge from the pot.
While Yahya called acting in Aquaman clown work, other actors have been left more rattled by starring in comic book tentpoles. Jake Gyllenhaal, who played the villain Mysterio, which was probably the best villain in the Spider-Man universe.
Nope, not anymore. That's fucking Green Goblin. He came in.
Yeah, okay, that's not fair because that was
it is fair
from the Spider-Man universe. No, now we're making this a multiverse argument. Okay,
it don't matter, man. He came
Willem
into the
Dafoe
universe.
was originally Tobey Maguire's villain. He was just on loan. The actual best villain that Tom Holland faced, his own villain, not fucking borrowed, his own villain was definitely Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio. Like Vulture was okay. He was relatable. It was Michael Keaton. Everybody loves Michael Keaton. Much love for Michael Keaton. But I think Jake Gyllenhaal had the best turn, like the best, like, hey, I'm your friend. He almost, like, I knew the plot twist was he was the bad guy, but he almost had
We
me.
all know he was a fucking bad guy if you know Mysterio. You're just like, how are they going to spin this?
Yeah,
they
because I
did
was
a
like,
good job of kind of fooling you a bit if you were a fan.
Yep.
And then once you saw the thing, you're like, classic Mysterio.
There it is. So, I mean, but yeah, I mean, why are you bringing Jake Gyllenhaal into this? Like, Yahya doesn't even have in his pinky 1/10 the talent that Gyllenhaal has.
Yeah, don't you remember Brokeback Mountain? There was a lot of talent in there.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
yeah, full
I've seen them.
it was a cowboy movie.
Yeah, I thought you motherfuckers. Anyways, that world is enormous.
I'll never let you live that down, by the way, when you told us that. Fuck, and you thought it was a cowboy movie.
Yeah, man. You see, like, Brokeback Mountain, that's the name of the fucking mountain. So
yeah, that sounds like a porno, a gay porno right there, man.
That's the name of the fucking Montana mountain that it's in. It's a, like,
yeah,
a
right there.
mountain.
That sounds like a gay porno name right there. The red flag #1, Brokeback Mountain, 2 guys on the cover. That sounds like a gay porno.
2 rugged cowboy guys riding a fucking horse. No one would ever.
What the fuck sounds like a gay porno to me?
You had fucking Heath Ledger, who never even gave a hinkling he was doing something like that in his career. Every movie Heath Ledger was in, he always played the knight, or he played the interest of Julia Stiles or something like that. He had that kind of casting. And Jake Gyllenhaal did like serious movies, so I thought it was going to be a serious movie about 2 bros that go and hang out, and then something happens, and then they bond on this hill, and then they come back and they go out for drinks. They bond in a tent.
Brokeback Mountain. Red flag #2, 2 cowboys. Red flag #3, the story is them alone.
They're doing cowboy shit. Cowboys do that a lot. That doesn't make.
You were in the Navy. What happens in the Navy when you're alone for a long time?
Oh, those are inflated rumors.
You should have known. What I'm telling you is, you should have known what was coming.
Hey, Bianca, what's up? And Rose, what's up, Rose? I'm sorry, I just jumped into
Bianca?
the chat.
What's up, Rose? Why are you skipping over somebody who showed up on your left?
And I was getting to that. I had a clever setup and everything, but you fucked it up.
You're welcome. I'm good at that.
Tim changed it up actually on us. He said winter is coming.
So nice.
Nice little throwback there.
Winter isn't coming for like 172 years.
So, I had to ask the question. Another entitled actor? Go ahead and answer that while I get myself water.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. More Baldwin. Hell yeah, Baldwin.
Did he just ask me if Adam Driver is an entitled actor?
No,
because Adam Driver was on the screen when he asked the question. Or is he talking about the cheap version of Adam Driver? I don't even know what his name is. Mateen? Sure, Mr. Mateen. I don't give a fuck about him at all. Not one fuck. Is he supposed to? He's supposed to be Namor, or what? Or I don't even know who he is. Like, he read that whole fucking article. I have no idea who this guy is. I'm still completely lost. He's nobody.
He's a nobody.
He's like me.
All right. Someone's finally relatable.
Exactly. Finally relatable. Yeah. Nobody knows who I am.
Yeah.
So I don't know what even was. Where is he in Aquaman? I don't even know who he plays. Tell me.
Well, the last guy. Oh, I said he was Black Manta, I think.
The Black Manta guy.
Yeah, I think.
So
that's why I said he was not necessary to the plot of that movie at all, which he really wasn't. It diverged.
Wait, are we talking about the son, right? Not the dad that he killed.
Yeah, Black Manta.
Because the dad that he killed was Colonel Ellis from Stargate. Wouldn't you like to talk about Stargate?
No, not yet. Okay.
I told you he was going to do this all night, man. It's going to be like the Choco Taco, but it's going to be Stargate this time. You put it there, and you're not.
Look at Amanda tapping. I don't even need to see all of her face. I'll tell you this much. I believe it is season. It's either season 2 or season 3 of Stargate. All I know is the episode is called Grace Under Pressure.
Oh yeah, I think that was season 3.
Might be the greatest episode of any Stargate ever. And there's not even a space battle. But there is a space whale.
Speaking of whale, as far as news goes, I got a whale of a story here.
There you go. That was beautiful.
I miss
DC FanDome 2022.
There's an ad playing.
Did you mute your ads?
How's it going, Jam?
Mute the ads!
This bitch in the lower left
can't
corner
hear me?
screaming at us.
Okay,
Thank you.
so
Zoom in.
DC FanDome 2022 has officially been canceled by Warner Bros. Discovery.
Zoom in.
I don't
party all the time, baby.
Shut up. I don't know. I don't know if this was necessarily.
Baby, we win again.
Hold on.
What did we win? Wait, what did we win?
The DC FanDome was canceled, which is another point towards Star Wars and Marvel.
Oh yeah, point against DC. Triple threat's only going to be a dual threat here pretty soon.
Warner Bros. Discovery, I was behind this new guy, but I kind of don't agree with this.
Oh, now you hate him. Now you hate him.
No, I don't hate him.
Everyone started hating him when he did that purge, when he canceled all those.
When he canceled the Batwhamins.
I think that hitting the media part needed to be done, but there was a lot of good turnout for the DC fandoms. I think that it was a good thing for DC to specifically showcase.
What do we not know about what is going to be revealed? What was the quality? Because I know the big thing right now is Gotham Knights. So what if it was Gotham Knights and a bunch of shitty shows that would bomb? So Gotham
or
Knights
what if half the slate that they were going to announce was canceled? I get what you're saying, but I still don't know if I agree with this decision. So let's read this article, find out why Big Dave, call him Big Dave or Daddy Dave. So teaming up Warner Bros. He's spanking those
Daddy Dave, and then he's gonna get the DC sponsor, and he's just gonna always
and be like, today Daddy Dave gave me an allowance.
And he's gonna be like, Dad, and then he's gonna and then it's gonna drive him mad, and he's like, I'm taking away the sponsor.
He's like, taking away your sponsorship today. Daddy Dave punished Zod, gave him a spanking. All right, Warner Bros.
They're never gonna sponsor us when he said that. Holy shit.
Warner Bros. Discovery's trigger-happy new CEO has struck again, this time bringing the hammer down on DC FanDome. According to PopVerse, the virtual convention, which launched in 2020 and returned for a second time last fall, will not be returning for another live stream later this year. DC released a new statement regarding the event's cancellation this year. Quote, with the return of in-person events, Warner Bros. Discovery is excited to be able to engage with our fans live at numerous Comic-Cons around the world and will not be scheduling DC FanDome for 2022.
Well, there you go. That's not bad. They just want to go back to the live conventions.
What I do not like the live conventions because in the live convention, you have Marvel, you have DC, then you might have Stargate.
Yeah, it's like the triple threat, man.
And you might have...
Stop. The DC FanDome is just supposed to be like the Disney Plus day of DC stuff. That's all it's supposed to be.
Or the Nintendo Direct.
Or a Nintendo Direct. That's all it's supposed to be. And they only do it one time. They do how many Nintendo Directs in a year? And that's not including Pokemon Directs, just Nintendo Directs.
Oh God, there's so many. And then,
that's what I'm saying.
And then if you don't reveal the correct thing, people get mad.
And that's what I'm saying. DC had a setup where they could do something like that for us DC fans once a year. You didn't have to go crazy, and you could still do cons. I think it's bullshit that they and I think it's the media speak like, oh, good news. we're going back and pushing it. Why? So we could be shoved in like fucking room D, and all those rabid Marvel fans could be celebrating across from me while I get one fucking trailer for Shazam, which got pushed back to 2023, by the way. So I mean, you know, it's kind of a fucking bummer. And then I gotta stare at a fucking smug or MCU fan giving Foggy. I fucking lick his farts when he.
Oh, I couldn't. Like, you're sitting. Wait, what do you have? What screen are you looking at right now, Zod?
I am looking at the chat. Hello, Carrie.
Hello, Carrie.
Jello.
Cause see, I'm being
I'm glad you could make it.
Oh, I need to change my name. No one's going to get this. This was the harass Zod in the back rooms.
To be fair, this news isn't all that surprising. If another FanDome live stream were happening this year, WB would have announced it months in advance. And given the studio's strategic shift regarding the future of DC's slate, the studio likely wants to hold off on promotional events until they have all the projects in a row.
I want Warner Brothers to have an event, schedule one, and the whole thing is just a big screen that says Lord of the Rings was better under us. Ha ha.
Oh, yeah.
Like, seriously, they should just do that. They should be dicks about it. I would be dicks about it.
Plus, if DC did have new footage from one of its upcoming films and or TV projects to screen, they would have done so in Hall H in the most pathetic San Diego Comic-Con last month, alongside new trailers of Black Adam and Shazam, which were the only fucking...
Yeah, that's what I tell you. Those are the only things. It's Black Adam, Shazam, Gotham Knights. I'm talking about the game, not the show. That's it. That's all they got right now.
Dude, if I paid for a fucking ticket to go to Hall H and all they did was two trailers, I would have started a riot with the fans. I'm not even fucking playing. I would have been like,
and I would have been kicked out.
Kevin Through over there is fucking cheering for the 15 fucking new shows they just got to see, and the fucking Black Panther trailer and all this other bullshit, and I get two trailers and you don't even show me the good stuff in the two trailers. That's
Dad, I'm going to tell you what I remember from the Comic-Con stuff we highlighted a while ago. I only remember the Shazam and Black Adam trailers. Like, Marvel didn't have anything good.
Hey, sassy queen. Good to see you. How are you? Welcome.
Like, what the fuck did Marvel have?
Your mom.
Hey, I don't remember.
Which FanDome was organized 2 years ago in the height of the zombie apocalypse, which famously canceled all in-person fan gatherings scheduled for 2020, which was fucking...
And no orgies for you, Zeus.
Regardless, the flagship event proved to be a worthy alternative to the typical convention season, easily besting CCI's Comic-Cons.
Holy fuck, did you not see this goddamn comment on the stream? Hello, Sandy. Jesus Christ.
No, I said that.
Hey,
I said, hello, sassy queen. I turned back and I said, hey, sassy queen.
Oh, fuck, man. I completely missed it.
No, he didn't say shit. No, he didn't say shit. He's racist.
TV, have you always had a beard, or did your COVID beard win the war? The battle's only just begun.
I thought PB always had a beard.
I have not shaved my face down to my skin since I was 18.
Lewis, I wanted to address this, and I've been digging into this rumor, and that's what this is a rumor. There is reshoots. There is no mention of whether or not the reshoots are putting in Emilia Clarke. I looked on our IMDb. It's not on there. Normally, if an actress is going to, even if they're taking a role from someone else, the IMDb would be updated. So until I see it on our IMDb, I have just taken this as a rumor. I know everybody wants her to
take shit with a grain of salt. I know it's fucking probably like people get too excited when it comes to like entertainment shit. I don't realize it's probably a rumor.
Until I
hear they get overexcited, overhyped, and then when the thing comes out, they fucking get burned out because the thing that they thought was in there that was never said it was going to be in there wasn't in there.
At Mr. Sod's Phantom Zone, hanging in there, had the best 48th birthday. My biological sister found me and flew me out to Spartanburg, SC, to meet the family. I have 2 beautiful nieces and a grandnephew. Well, I'm glad you had a good birthday. Happy belated birthday, I guess. And that sounds like you had a lot of fun. So good times. Unlike DC FanDome being canceled. All right. So what do we think about it? I mean, they had a great.
Yeah, they're going back to the comics. Good. We figured that it was a temporary thing when it was.
Why can't we do both?
I totally agree. Why can't we do both? That's my whole argument. You could still do
was it not a rousing success? They did it twice, didn't they?
Yep, and both times they were bangers. That's when they announced.
After the first ones, I was like, DC's going to sponsor us, and I'm like, what are they going to sponsor?
And then they fucking canceled. No, I guess not.
Why did they sponsor it? Like did they cock tease you? You're like, oh, tickle his balls a little bit, huh? Get him showing
a lot of bubblegum. Nobody makes money off of promotion. All you do off of promotion is spend money. But you have to
even
promote
cons, they
the
don't
stuff
make money.
in order to make money. Like, where do you think they're making money at these cons other than like they're paying for the venue?
Merchandising.
Your ticket is covering the venue.
Merchandising.
You're gonna click that button? There we
What's
go.
up?
Justin.
That's it. Just like, hey, what's up?
I would have said hi, but this motherfucker was like, "Oh, I'm not at work. I can actually make the show." 2 articles in. So
do you want
now
me to
we
be
got to
offensive?
backtrack and ask Justin's thoughts on 2
No, we
articles.
don't. No, we
No,
don't.
no, you don't. Do you not remember your own segment of the end? Let's keep going.
Okay, so Justin.
Did you want me to be offensive
time.
and create you fucking proper?
I don't even care. Let's just
You want
let's
an
keep
offensive
going.
greeting?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Let's just keep going.
Yes, I just want you to stop screaming into the microphone, Justin.
Oh, am I very
The first
loud?
time, just the first time, it was loud.
Oh, let's.
The second scolding of the dog was appropriate.
Okay. Do I sound better now?
Yes.
Better. Okay.
So,
I've heard that I've had issues with my microphone. Okay.
Ah. Okay.
So, Justin, you are in time for us to finish up this one article. What do you think about them canceling the specific
DC FanDome 2022,
which was specifically for DC fans? Me and PB are on the side that they can still do cons and virtual events side by side. Husky says good. They should go back to doing.
I don't give a shit. Let's
move on to the next article.
Nope, you're on the panel. You have to give a comment.
They could keep it, but it's like
I don't even know what you're
shit.
talking about, what the context is, and you know what? I think we should move on.
This is all the context you need. Just sit there and admire the beard.
That's a great response. All right, let's move on.
Thank you, Justin.
You do
To Stargate. We can move on to Star. He wants to go through the fucking wormhole into a Stargate article.
No,
Could it be
we're not
Stargate? What the fuck is a Stargate?
Shut up, Justin.
Stargate is one of the best shows ever created by a man.
You're trying to stomp on what's left
By
of
a
my soul?
man? You know how many shows that have been made by men? Almost all of them. And you chose Stargate?
Speaking of
Stargate
which,
is the
I'm
best.
choosing
Look
to
at
talk
you.
about Stargate right now. So,
Oh, you said this was going to be at the end.
no, I lied, man. It was in the middle. I just didn't want to, tell
I didn't want to ruin
everyone.
the surprise.
Oh, now I
Yeah.
can go to sleep.
So, Stargate fans rejoice as all 3 series return to streaming. There's that beautiful crew. There. Oh man, one of those awesome.
All right, you
members
have
would go-
Alfred Hitchcock. You have like this nerdy guy.
Yep. Dr. Daniel Jackson.
You have
Fuck
fucking
God,
MacGyver.
And then you have whoever the fuck Medusa is in the corner, and then Hillary
Medusa?
Clinton, and then
Whoa.
discount.
Why are you saying such negative things about Zendaya?
And then
Fucking Medusa in the corner.
No, Hillary
That's very
Clinton is on the
racist.
left,
Yeah, like,
and
you
then
call me
you have
racist.
like a Will Ferrell's brother. What the fuck is this? No, thank you.
Okay, well, you still have to listen because it's my show. Stargate fan.
You know what? I can still listen, but look at that 70s show in the right. Yeah.
Okay,
that's my
I
reaction.
swear to God, if you fucking interrupt me, I will reach through this fucking internet and strangle you. Stargate fans
Do it.
around
Hold
the
on,
world.
hold on.
You got no balls. Do it.
Hold on. There is
Sorry,
somebody
everybody is gonna be
sleeping.
looking at
Shut up.
Kurtwood
I need
Smith
to answer
now.
this question. Let me answer the question. There's somebody sleeping on the other side of the room, so the lights turned off.
Oh, look, it's Papa Cotton 5. What's
No, that's
up?
Aaron. That's Aaron Cooper.
Oh, no. Oh, and hey, Aaron Cooper.
Yeah, hello,
How are ya?
Aaron. What the fuck?
I jumped one. I'm sorry. Okay, so Stargate fans rejoice. The 4. Stargate returns to the world. Stargate fans around the world might be buzzing as it has now been announced. All three of the shows have now returned to streaming. Amazon effectively acquired Metroid
MGM.
Golden-
It's MGM.
Yeah, Meyer, but MGM in 2021. And that deal has been finalized, and I have Amazon, definitely not for Lord of the Rings. MGM
Amazon?
owned.
You had it for the boys. We know what you have it for.
Of
Shut up.
course.
Yeah,
Only
to
for
see
that
some
matter.
guy fly out another dude's penis. So.
Oh God, the rights to the Stargate franchise, leaving Amazon with ownership of everything under the MGM banner. Now, all 10 seasons of Stargate SG-1, 5 seasons of Stargate Atlantis, and 2 seasons of Stargate Universe have been brought back to stream on Amazon Prime Video. By the way, for free. So I'm gonna be fucking looking that up tonight. Might have to get bitchy.
Phoebe's
I'm
gonna live the stream and do it now.
I'm looking it up right now, jackass.
With Amazon's acquisition of MGM, it could mean that Stargate will stay put for a lot longer this time around.
It's right here. It's right here. They're doing a little preview of Red Sky. Oh, that's a good episode. That is a good episode.
So
dang.
So let me just ask, do you think that this means that they've been talking about for years, and we've covered on the channel that there's been rumors about them making a Stargate show after all these years? Do you think that means Amazon may be the home for a new Stargate series?
What? Re-ask the question, guy. I thought you were asking. Oh, fuck.
Do you think that will mean that this could be the new home for a new Stargate series?
It's supposed to be, goddammit. That's the whole fucking point of them buying us, so that they can resurrect the franchise with a 4th gate. Every series has I just read the article about how every series has a different gate, and they're all just slightly different. So I need a 4th gate. You have an idea how long I've been waiting for more Stargate? And it's going to take place in the same universe? Like, oh my!
I don't think Stargate Universe was that bad. Out of
no, it gets no. It's not that it's that bad. It's that it's not as good as the rest. It's not even as good as season 9 and 10.
Nah, I agree. Was laughing at Zod and saying hi. LOL. He showed my comment and said hi to someone else. No, PB showed your comment, and then I said hi to someone else, which isn't much
PB,
better.
how many
but there
episodes does Stargate have?
Like the entire series?
Yeah.
All 3 series. So SG1 has like 220 212, 220, something like that.
Out of bubblegum, I would counter your
Stargate
argument.
Atlantis has another 100, so it's like 320, and then what? The other one has another 40, so there's like 350 episodes.
Roughly,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know if it was like over 1,000 like that. That one
Out
anime.
of bubblegum, I would counter that by saying the Rings of Power are written by directors. It would be like saying The Boys sucks because it's on Amazon. That's a general statement. It's not the streamer, it's the writers and the directors that they hire to make the show. So, I mean, every show is different. You have shows on Amazon like The Boys.
That's one of the reasons why Netflix is struggling, because they decide to be stupid and greenlight a bunch of shitty shows, and then
don't ask me a question. I'll be right back.
Just sideline their good shows.
So, I mean, you know,
I can't hear you. No, it's
Stargate,
not that I can hear you. It's that I'm stepping away for a moment, so I won't be able to hear you.
Okay.
There you go.
So February of 2021, but that has now been rectified. What makes this more exciting is that Amazon also has the truest form of each series. The episodes will be at 16:9 widescreen episodes and have been upgraded to at least 720 resolution. Netflix had the older episodes at the 4:3 ratio, so they've upgraded all of the episodes, which is pretty cool.
Okay. Hopefully the episodes at the 16:19 ones are done appropriately and not stretched like the Simpsons ones, so part of the screen is cut off.
Yeah. Also, they were all listed as TVMA for nudity, but only the first episode contains nudity. Hulu also had a version of Atlantis that contained an annoying hard act commercial breaks. These are all ad-free now. Although Stargate has been brought back in 3 different shows, SG-1's 2 movies are not available to watch for free just yet. With the
that's bullshit.
Of MGM, fans might still be able to watch The Ark of Truth and Stargate Continuum for free in the future. They can both be rented on Amazon Prime for $3.99. I already own them. Still, there are now hundreds of episodes of unedited that the fans can watch right now. Although the licensings for SG-1 is set to hit the 1-year mark in November on Netflix, the streaming platform might see fit to just stop streaming the series, with Amazon bringing the better ratio and taking off the ridiculous mature rating. Yes, that is fucking stupid. Netflix might just want to release their license of the show. Amazon buying MGM could mean that they are going to pull licensing from other streaming platforms.
Yeah, that's how it works.
And just become the hub for Stargate. Should the Stargate revival happen soon, it might land on Amazon as well. The science fiction series has a massive number of followers, and Amazon would be smart to keep itself up and the only place to stream the franchise. So they might be doing what they did, and I know everybody hates this comparison because the show is terrible, but they might be doing what they did with Lord of the Rings. But see, Lord of the Rings is a different situation because that fucking license is everywhere. So that's why they're only doing that one particular portion of the series that is supposed to be based on that one obscure book. But
I'm going to call it the Silmarillion and the 3 other books there's 3 other books too with it. There's also the Tales of Numenor. I need to get that one. But yeah. This is Silmarillion. And there's like 3 books. I don't want to name the names because they're like longer names, you know.
Yeah, the show is terrible. I will be doing a review of the Rings of Power show. It's not terrible as far as the costumes and effects. They're pretty top notch, and anybody who says differently is just fucking lying for clicks.
I don't like the art style, but that's me. I've already told you guys that.
Yeah, but to be fair, it does feel like a tale in the Middle Earth. The problem is the fucking dialogue is terrible. The characters are terrible. They ruined Lady Galadriel.
Galadriel.
Yeah, they fucking ruined her. Yeah, I agree with that statement. All Out of Bubblegum put it best. It looks great, but it's C-level bad, CW level bad, like writing wise. It's a very
How they
poorly.
fuck that up? They have these books. They could have just copy and pasted from the book.
Oh
They've
no,
been
because
lazy.
Token's a racist, and that's what they said. Token's racist, and his
Yeah,
work-
I know he hates Germans.
exclude-
You would hate Germans too if they were throwing gas at me. And I was trying to put my mask on and
no,
survive
they
in a
said,
fucking trench. And then they
no.
jump in with a fucking flamethrower? Yeah, I'd hate them too.
But remember, Husky, they said no. They said that Token's old works weren't inclusive enough, so they had to change fucking everything to fit modern times, even though it's a show that takes place in the fucking Middle Ages. I don't understand.
Dark Ages, kind of Dark Ages, almost inspired a little bit, but you
Hey,
can't
Dustin,
say
you
it's
still there?
With Europe. He go asleep. Or is he just waiting for the end to do his segment? I mean, if that'd be funny if he's sitting there quietly right now, just staring, just waiting for his segment. That'd be hilarious.
But yeah, I think it's yes, I agree, Lemon Pie. Lord of the Rings, The Ring of Power. I'd say
I highlight the thing you're saying you're agreeing with, so people don't go, "Oh, what is he agreeing with?"
The problem that I have is the arrogance of the modern time. Yep, that the judge everyone from the past is racist. Exactly when it's just
They're all fucking racist, man. Do you know the name of H.P. Lovecraft's cat? Do you know what the Ku Klux Klan wrote to H.P. Lovecraft? They said to stop supporting them because he made them look bad because of how racist he was. That's funny. Okay, that's funny as hell. Like how?
Yeah, but see that reversed on them too, because when they made that show Lovecraft Country, right?
Yeah.
That show was supposed to be like a fuck you to H.P. Lovecraft, but they fucked up his works because yes, the man might have been racist. That's definitely proven in history. Like,
that one is proven. Lovecraft. There's no hiding that. That thing I mentioned.
Yeah, he was fucking racist. He was a racist motherfucker. But
made the Klan look. It's hilarious.
But his works were not about his personal beliefs as any good author or person who writes or
because they screenplay. They were prejudices out.
Yeah, he kept his prejudices and stuff out of his works, and he made some of the greatest science fiction that's been ripped off by so many people to this day. And yes, H.P. Lovecraft did get shafted, and ironically, he died poor with nothing. So why these people are still on this kick, like, oh my god, we've got to redo his works and
the
make
thing
it
is,
more
the
diverse.
majority of the people of the past are racist. Actually, everyone is racist right now. But here's the thing, and I've said, and I know
fucking racist and sexist according to people.
I've said this before. I've said this before on this show and stuff. I'm like, we are all fucking racist. It just depends if you discriminate on those prejudices.
Everybody, I think.
I mean, I said it before, like, you know, where you don't think you're racist until you're in a car, and then comedians started saying, you know, that too. And the thing I said, I'm like, that's fucking hilarious that I'm not the only one noticing that. I believe it was like, was it Ralphie May? He was the one that says, like, once you're behind the wheel of a car, everyone's racist.
And everybody has their biases and prejudices.
Whoa. When you're behind the wheel of the car, people are just racist against the Orientals.
I mean, they learn how to fucking drive.
I've never come up. I mean, I live in the middle of nowhere, and it's still a true stereotype. I was like, oh, there's a terrible driver. Oh, it's a woman. Oh, there's an even worse driver. It's an Oriental woman.
But you know what's worse than an Oriental driver, PB?
Like, I missed the whole Stargate talk.
Yeah, they're coming back. Amazon might be their home.
When are they going to make the new show? Because Brad Wright already wrote it.
Who knows? They might.
Yeah, it better be fucking yesterday.
But what's more racist and disgusting and discriminating than what we've been talking about is Ezra Miller, who won't be cut from the TIFF movies because the director says nothing bad happened on set. The actor just needs a serious intervention. Okay, now this is the part, Husky. Remember I said not almost all the articles were not going to piss me off tonight? So whoop-de-doo. Ezra Miller acted like a fucking professional, like he should on his movie set he's getting paid to do. Woo! We should give him a fucking Tinker Tape fucking parade in the middle of Times Square because he didn't strangle.
Hey, Zod. No. I give him props.
What a fucking guy.
No, Zod, calm down. I give him props. He didn't shoot someone like Alec Baldwin did.
No, I give him nothing. Instead, he groomed a young girl. Like,
I know I'm being an asshole, Zod. I'm being a fucking asshole. I give him props. He didn't shoot anyone.
You know how I get with this fuck. This man is a menace.
Too, man. I'm just being a dick to you right now.
I know you're just trying to rev up my edge because you.
Nah, no. When Don gets on a rant, it's fun. Then we don't have to do part of the show, and we all get a little break while he's going off.
Ezra Miller
there.
won't be cut from the TIFF movies, so he's gonna not only might he keep his job as the Flash because Warner Bros. Just likes losing fucking money, but he's also being awarded because we saw from the fucking Oscars, you can smack the shit out of someone and still get your fucking reward or award for it. I said reward. They probably did get a reward. Look at this fucking douchebag. Oh, I hate you. Look at those fucking eyes. His fucking look screams punch me. Anyways, the Flash.
Do you want to punch him?
Oh, if I ever got the chance, he'd be the one person worth going to jail for. If you guys don't see me on the channel for like a month or a year or something, and you're like, oh, what happened to Zod? It'd be like, Zod went to jail for fucking punching Ezra Miller and his fucking stupid douchebag looking.
No, we Zod because he's a fucking celebrity. We know it's you. We have a look, I'm like, oh, you got punched. Who is it? See the face? I'm like, you fucking did it. That madman. You know, we like no one would be surprised. We have a celebration for you and a send off to your jail.
He meets with them because they're covering his fucking fees. They're probably fucking paying for the lawyers so that he could fucking skate out of these charges. He's a fucking piece of shit, and he's a menace. Him and Alec Baldwin need to be fucking sharing a cell and talking about which one is the bigger fucking cocksucker. Alex got Baldwin, one up because he killed.
It's Alec Baldwin.
It is Baldwin.
Ezra Miller might be gay, but Alec Baldwin's the bigger cocksucker. Okay.
The Flash is not only in the upcoming movies, starring Ezra Miller, whose career is hopefully dying, but looks like not, because when you fucking do terrible shit in Hollywood, you fail upwards. That is being forced to contend with the actor's recent controversies. The upcoming Toronto International Film Festival, which is already a fucking joke now because he's on the circuit, will close with the premiere of Mary Herron's Deliland? Is that Deliland? Which features Miller in a small supporting role as young Salvador Dali, Ben Kingsley. Oh, that's why. How the fuck did he get to be in a movie with Ben Kingsley? What? Seriously, this motherfucker.
Trevor
Slattery. With Trevor. Are you serious? This is like, oh my god! Like, how is he? How? PB, are we doing this wrong? Do we need to be like fucking snorting coke on stream, slapping hookers? Maybe fucking shoot someone.
He's on GTA, man, and they still can't catch him.
Hey,
he just hides in a tunnel until the 5-star rating goes down to 0.
That's what it feels like, Husky. No shit. Like, that's what it feels like. It feels like this motherfucker has gotten so many warrants. Like, if this was GTA, this motherfucker would be fighting the army by now.
No, he hid it in the fucking tunnel, and the 5-star rating went down to 0 again. Like he keeps spiking back up to 5 stars, but then he just goes and hides for a bit and it goes down to 0. That's how it works in the game.
Please look. I don't know how many people will watch this. I had 114 the last one. Thank you, everybody, especially you folks who will replay this. Thank you. But if anybody's watching, please stop supporting this motherfucker. Like, look, I love Ben Kingsley. I'm sure it's a great movie because he's in it. But don't support these things he's in. I'm not seeing The Flash, and I'm a DC fan. I never give a fuck about The Flash anyway.
Yeah, you don't care if Keaton's in it.
I mean, but I tend to see, I even seen Super Pets, all that. I tend to see anything DC. But don't support this man because he is a fucking menace. And he's allowed to continue with his bad fucking behavior, and he gets rewarded by being in a fucking movie with Ben Kingsley, fucking Trevor. He gets to be with fucking Trevor while me and PB have our own fucking Trevor fucking fan club. And we still can't get a word in with...
Oh, damn right.
I'm part of that fan club, you asshole.
So is Cyber, but, you know, I can
PB dragged me into the Trevor fan club way before your ass.
Oh my god! So more prominent as an older Della Heron confirmed to Vanity Fair that Miller is not being cut from the film because it's a small indie project. They're not gonna fucking cut him. That would cost more money than the film's probably gonna make.
And indie film cutting an actor is a lot more money than Warner Bros. Going, hey, you, yeah, fuck off.
Yeah, like they can.
I'm like, it's like seriously, like Disney and Warner is like nothing. Okay, like all those big studios, nothing. The indie one, yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. Especially considering they've already shown the film. So, yeah, it took them a lot to cut Kevin Spacey out of that film and put fucking what was his name, Plumber in there to replace him. But which is kind of ironic because Spacey would have won a fucking award for his role that they replaced because the actor who replaced him won the fucking award. But anyways, the film was completely finished and wrapped.
Oh, Zod, wait, guys, don't touch it yet. We got the porn bot. Let me probably hit it. The porn bot. That's how you know we
don't
made
let
it.
No, we don't let that.
No. That's how you know you've made it is when you get the porn bot in the chat. You are on the path to success when the porn bot comes in the chat.
It might have been different, especially if we were shooting, if there had been bad behavior during that. But this all happened after the film was not only filmed, but edited, mixed, and done. I also felt everybody shot all those things in good faith. Nothing bad happened during our film, and the film is the film. Heron continued, I'm not condoning anything they've done wrong. I think it doesn't matter how talented someone is. If you've done something wrong, they have to face it. Exactly. I actually agree with this film director. I also think that that clearly this is not just a young star acting out. This is much more serious. This seems like something that needs a serious intervention, which I hope happens. Miller has recently cited in Vermont with a felony burglary charge after state police investigated an incident involving several bottles of alcohol being taken from a residence while the homeowners were not present. The actor made the headlines in 2020 after a recording surfaced that appeared of him choking a woman outside an Iceland bar. No charges have been filed. Surprisingly, the actor was also arrested twice in Hawaii. Like twice, fucking how many times in Hawaii? In Hawaii incidents, Miller pleaded no contest to a single count of misdemeanor disorderly conduct and paid $500 fine and a $30 court cost. The harassment charges were dismissed. Great. Thank you, justice system. So he harasses people. He starts a fight at the bar, and he gets slapped.
This is connected to the first article. It's like a DC article in the sense that it's injustice.
This is what DUIs were before like the 90s and
shit. Muted, guy.
everything was a slam. If you had a DUI before like late 80s and the 90s and the fucking everything was a fucking slap on the wrist with DUI. It's not like now where they fucking beat your ass if you're fucking get a DUI.
All right, there we go. Fuck. Yeah. So this is fucking crazy. Yeah, they charged him with burglary, but not theft. Yep, man, it's good to be an actor. Exactly. This motherfucker has gotten away with so much shit. Yeah, I understand Robert Downey Jr., but the difference is Robert Downey Jr. got help and acknowledged he had a problem and became a decent human being. Ezra Miller's a fucking douchebag, and I don't think he'll ever change. He's just got that look. He's gonna
It's
be
like Tim Allen had a Coke addiction. And not even that. Only that, he fucking sold Coke
and
cartels, and he cleaned up.
I mean, I think there is hope, but the difference is you got to want help. And I think right now he doesn't want help. He wants to keep his career. So they're forcing him to do that. That's what pisses me off. And the fact that he's grooming little girls, that also is, no matter how much help he gets for the other shit, there is something seriously broken in him to be in that kind of situation. And I find the whole thing disgusting. So no matter what kind of change he does, I don't co-sign that shit. I think there's certain lines you can't cross, and having a fucking daughter, I just picture, what if my daughter met somebody like Ezra Miller, who is charming and has all this fucking money and is essentially using her and manipulating her emotions and feelings and all that sick shit that these people do. And I can't get behind that. I don't give a fuck how much of a redemption he has. I think that it's fucking it's disgusting. And you're right. All out of bubblegum. You're right. He chose the better path. But I don't think Ezra Miller will. And I think Ezra Miller is
Ezra Miller would be the Baldwin path where he doesn't.
He's just gonna get worse. Yeah, he's just gonna get worse with that.
And then everyone's gonna keep jacking him off, and then he's gonna keep going, and then he's gonna kill some people, and then everyone will still jack him off.
So this is his bullshit statement. I'm not gonna read it. The highlight is he says, I've changed. I'm getting help. Blah blah blah. I regret everything I did. Blah blah blah. The same Hollywood fucking PR spin that all these actors have to say. So when the TIFF first announced Deliland is closing night selection, it left Miller out of the press release. Miller's exclusion led many to wonder if he was being cut from the movie. That's not the case. They just don't want people not to see the movie. They wanted to promote the people who were going to actually fucking sell the movie, like, Ben fucking Kingsley. But yeah. So Ezra Miller fucking.
You know what? I think Proper should unmute his mic unless he's asleep.
Unmute the fucking microphone, dickbag.
Can you guys unmute his mic?
No.
Oh.
I can only unmute your mic if I'm the one who mutes it. If you mute yourself, I can't do jack shit. But I can dick with it like that. But no, I can do nothing.
All out of bubblegum, the TIFF is kind of like the Oscars of independent film movies. So it's like a place.
Do I need to get some ear rape music to wake his ass up?
Yeah, it's like the Toronto International Film Festival is like one of the biggest independent movie circuits you can be invited to. A lot of up and coming directors who have movies that first premiere there wind up getting bigger movies. I
thought the Sundance Film Festival was like the biggest one.
Sundance is the biggest. The Toronto is the second. It's pretty prestigious if your film gets in there. It's what a lot of independent filmmakers hope to achieve. And you know what? This director sounds really nice. I feel for the director because it's exciting, to get people like Ben Kingsley.
You're feeling the director?
Yeah. You son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's all they got to promote. They got to promote Trevor, not that other guy that fucking no Trevor. It's all about him.
Yeah, I promote like you see, and it's cool because a lot of these I imagine Ezra Miller did it because he started in an independent film, so he's probably doing it to, give back or whatever. I don't know, but I don't know. This is shitty for that film director. What do you guys think about Ezra Miller failing upwards?
I don't ever think about Ezra Miller, but I would hope that he fails upwards so high that it's like being on The Price is Right, and he's the yodeler. Fail all the way off the cliff.
like this is
be a moth into a flame,
he's
right?
a giant piece of useless trash. Like, you know how one man's trash is another man's treasure?
Yep.
And that's supposed to apply to everything.
Yep.
We found a goddamn exception.
We did. Him and Baldwin astonish me. And I've even had people to this day from that stream we did on Alec Baldwin just exclusively about the shooting, where people were trying to argue about how we were being too tough on Alec Baldwin. And it's like, he killed the motherfucker. As long as you have people in this world like that who will take the opposite stance like a total fucking idiot, these actors are never going to learn or get justice. Go ahead.
I don't understand.
Just stop defending these fucking actors. Holy shit.
You're not PB. Thank you. So I just don't understand what Janie has against tennis ball color. You got something? Why you got something against tennis ball color?
Yeah,
tennis ball discrimination right there.
Yeah, what is that? That is ridiculous.
Speaking of things that are ridiculous.
Ezra Miller? Oh, God, thank you. Nobody want to continue to talk about that. Is this motherfucker just going to sit here muted the entire time until he's like, okay, I've listened to everything that all of you have had to say. I know what all the
he is fucking there. He just posted a fucking thing.
He's like, I'm just going to come back at the end and do my segment, but I need my @ on the screen. So follow Justin on Twitter @TheJustinProper.
I was starting to laugh. The video was going. I'm like, he's in the background. He started talking. And now he's out.
Classic Justin.
Yeah.
Classic Justin.
He hasn't been listening, but he can imagine the combos. He's just waiting for his fucking time. He could have been chatting with us the whole time, but he's just waiting for his time.
Oh my goodness.
What a chat.
So, speaking of ridiculous and green, I thought that was a good segue.
Right. She-Hulk has some wet ass pussy.
No. Don't share that.
Yes,
this is one of the people that created the song. It was this one and Cardi B.
That's her and Cardi B, and they have one of the Jenners in it.
I don't know.
Kylie.
So, I hate Cardi B.
Which one is
Cardi
which.
B to me is like a ripoff of Foxy Brown or Lil' Kim because I followed like true rap and not.
Yeah, but this is that other one, the one that thinks she's a stallion.
But this is scary. Megan Thee Stallion. So to get an idea.
Husky, read that.
Oh, I see it now, Janie. Imagine if it had the white lines. It's all I can see now. Tennis ball. How sporty, PB.
Thanks.
So to prepare myself for the kind of commentary we were gonna have, I went on the old YouTube and I went to my free YouTube music that I get with this subscription. About time I should get something. And I listened to Megan Thee Stallion to see what her musical attributes.
Not
crap.
Megan
Garbage.
The
shit.
It is the worst fucking music I have ever heard in my whole entire life.
I don't think you understand.
Atrocious.
You don't understand, guy. You do not understand what is going on with their what they like to call music, right? So what's going on with their music is they make it for a very select audience. Like, you're not the audience, I'm not the audience. It's a very select audience. And in reality, all of the videos, because everything's a music video now, it's not just a song, everything's a music video. All of their music videos are meant to be watched on mute.
See, I remember.
Remember when people harassed me about a Super Bowl halftime a couple years ago, and he's like, "You watched it with the audio on?"
And Biggie and Snoop Dogg when he knew where he was and wasn't so fucking high, because I'm pretty sure he's high like 24/7.
Wait, Snoop Dogg was probably at a USC game. You excited for football?
No.
Who has the biggest sports cup? I don't know. Husky. Who has the Stanley Cup?
Stanley.
No, I'm saying who has it though.
Who has it? The Colorado Avalanche.
Colorado has it. So it's full of weed.
Yeah, it's full of weed.
That's a high ass cup.
So
I don't know. It goes around to teammate to teammate, so I don't know which teammate currently has.
It would make me think that it's the highest trophy on the planet, because it's like a mile high right now, and all the other trophies are closer to sea level.
So apparently, the stupid fucking cameo that made its way into this week's episode was written for Tatiana Maslany.
Maslany. I don't know who that is. I don't know if I said it right. I have no idea who that is.
She's a fan of the wet ass pussy. That's it.
No. Go back up. Megan Thee Stallion's She-Hulk cameo was specially written for whoever this random person is. I need to look up who this random person is. Hold on, because I'm very confused. I don't even know how to spell her fucking name.
That's the actress who plays She-Hulk, who was in one of the best British shows ever made. Yeah, Orphan Black. That was the only reason why I ever watched Orphan Black.
Wait a second. I don't understand. Okay, I guess you got to read the article because I don't get it.
So yeah, let's see. Maybe she's a fan of this rapper. So
nobody knows the actress's name. All out of bubblegum. Nobody knows the actress's name. We just know that she's green. Nobody likes her when she's regular Jessica.
Strongly disagree. I had a huge ass crush on her.
What she look like? I don't know what she looks like without all the CGI.
Just fucking look up her fucking name. You'll see tons of pictures. Anyways, if you buy something, that's a Polygon. Fucking, they put an ad in the top. Polygon, get your shit together. The end stingers.
Oh, that's funny. All out of bubblegum. I love that one. I can't highlight it though.
The end stingers of each She-Hulk Attorney at Law episode have been fucking stupid. Oh, I'm sorry. Episode also managed to pack a punch this week. No, they didn't. Week 1 detailed Steve Rogers' sex life, which everybody fucking cared about. While week 2 saw She-Hulk using her superpowers, which was fucking stupid, to obviously help her dad with his chores. Which, why the fuck would you put that at the end? Anyways. But episode 3,
episode 3. Episode 3 likes to say, like, all out of bubblegum, it's got it down to a crux. Don't objectify women. Also, watch me twerk.
And that's the series. That's what the series, based on what I've heard. Zod, stop! I want to say something before you ranty. That is what's funny about this series, because it's exactly that. Because they did a whole stupid thing on the cat calling. And then they do a twerking segment, and that's why people are pissed off about this.
No, and here's the thing. I was going to say to both your points, yes, that's why I brought up this article, because I find it funny that there is a whole fucking thing in this show about catcalling and how that's Bruce.
What's up, Ancient One?
Hey, what's up, Ancient One? How Bruce Banner's life.
Bruce Banner.
His life can possibly be worse because he's never sat alone at the fucking bar or been catcalled. So his father fucking murdered his fucking mother in front of him, and he fucking was hunted by the government and has the saddest fucking tune ever created by a human being. Dun, 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 dun. The motherfucker walked in rain for how many years? How wet was
Zod, not only that, once he came out of hiding, he made some friends. Then half those friends got dusted. He hurt himself to bring them back, and then he lost one of his very good friends who wasn't dusted because he had to save the universe.
No, I want to say there were more than that.
And then he's probably seen all these genocides. He was trapped on a planet as the Hulk for 2 years, being used as a warrior. And he also watched Hulk go on a rampage after Scarlet Witch fucked him up in the head.
And still,
and he's watched Hulk. Like, people don't realize this, but Banner sees everything the Hulk does. He can't control the Hulk.
But yet the worst thing, Husky, no, that isn't the worst thing. The worst thing is being catcalled or sitting alone at the bar. That's the most terrible thing you could go through in your life. Like, look, I know ladies get a lot of shit. We've seen Game of Thrones. That was a fucking better representation of the shit. Yeah, that the ladies of time went through. Okay, Jesus Christ. All right, I've been hearing that fucking theme.
I didn't know they were going to use the same theme for this song because they didn't use the same fucking theme in episode 1, did they? They didn't even have a real fucking intro, and then they just fucking played it, and I was like, oh, man, that takes me. No, that show ended like shit. Why didn't you use a new song?
So,
the Wiener
Tatiana is the world's biggest...
Wait a second. Hold on. Aren't they doing interviews at the end of House of Dragon, and aren't Dan and Dave doing these interviews as well and talking about the show?
No, Dan and Dave have nothing to do with this. No.
Oh, that's why it's good.
Yeah, they're out. HBO's done with their shit.
Like. I don't remember.
They're probably fucking collecting trash now. Tatiana is the world's biggest Megan the Stallion fan. So she was.
So that makes one fan. All right.
Oh my God, Husky! How did you get a win on my show? Like,
what's up, Husky Queen?
Husky fucking clinched the triple wreck with his comment he said on that stream, and now again he comes in with another stinger. That was good. A gold star for you tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I will take the gold star.
We actually added the dancing scene so that Tatiana.
That's not dancing. Twerking isn't dancing.
Twerking
takes no skill. I could get Zod to twerk on stream and then we'd be pulled by YouTube.
No, you will never get me to do that. I will never ever do it. Were you not there when Stevie tried to get me to do it? And I said, Stevie, it will. Look, Westeros will freeze over with northern winds before you ever fucking see me twerk. Ever. I will not be doing the twerk.
Wait a second. When you say it's going to freeze over, do you mean like they're going to freeze the deserts of Dorne?
All the way to fucking Dorne.
All the way to southern Dorne?
Yep. It's going to get a lot colder. Yep. They're going to be fucking popsicles. It's a welcome scene to all those who worried. Oh my God. No, it was not. The next cameo in the series might be limited to a blink and you'll miss an appearance, which it fucking should have been. But you got a whole fucking plot with that stupid, overly done sexist dude who thought he was dating Megan Thee Stallion, but it turned out to be someone catfishing him who took him for thousands of dollars because he's a fucking idiot. And then this dumb fucking bitch gets a chance to make a fucking cameo in this with no fucking talent whatsoever. Brought nothing. The whole fucking thing wasted.
That's what NFT stands for, by the way. It stands for no fucking talent.
Okay. All right. Here, I said I wasn't going to do it tonight, but I have to. That whole fucking cameo was a goddamn waste of time. The show is 20 minutes. 20 fucking minutes. That means you have about 3 minutes of the fucking Marvel logo and all of the beginning shit. You got 3 minutes of the end credits and the fucking stupid stinger that they put at the end of all these fucking shows. So That's already fucking 6 minutes that you're not working with. And then you waste another 5 fucking minutes on this dumb cunt that nobody gives a flying fuck
So
about.
give people a 10-minute episode.
And essentially you give me 10 minutes with a character I want to see, fucking Abomination, played by the fantastic Tim Roth. Which, Tim, why are you wasting your fucking time with Marvel? They're turning your character into a fucking joke. This
I don't think he
fucking
gives
ridiculous.
a shit.
This was
They keep sending him the checks, man. He keeps.
You know what? You know
doing
what?
it.
Actually, Tim, I take it back. You have a cushiony job because all you have to do is crack a few jokes, go CGI green, and you get fucking paid. You know what, Tim? I don't fucking hate you for that. But the rest of you motherfuckers and the dumb fucks who greenlit this program, you all should be fucking lined up against the wall and fucking shot. This is the most horrendous bullshit I've ever seen. And how you fucking supposed reviewers can give this show a fucking 7 or an 8. I don't know what the fuck you're smoking. This is the worst Marvel television show. At first, I thought Falcon and the Winter Soldier, because of the end of it, was going to be my worst. But this right here, this is the worst fucking Marvel television show. This makes What If look like a fucking masterpiece. This show is fucking terrible. It is bad. It is poorly written. The jokes aren't funny. The fucking storyline is trash. The end credits are trash. The fucking characters are trash. And they hide behind, oh, but it's satire. You're taking it seriously. Clearly you're sexist because you don't like story, plot, development, a fucking purpose. Why am I watching this show? To watch a fucking big green person and some fucking rapper I don't know twerk? No, I'm watching it because I want to see fucking superheroes and a big green woman smash shit. That's the Hulk's thing. Hulk has one thing. It hasn't changed in fucking 40 years. He smashes. Hulk smash. Fucking Green Lady smash. That's all you need to do. And maybe lawyer shit. If you want, I'd be down for that. Maybe smash in the courtroom or, smash them by winning the case. I don't know. Fucking smash something. But I get fucking 3 minutes of smashing from goons that I have no clue who the fuck they are. Some obscure fucking villain thing I've never heard of that are below sea level villainy. They fucking show up for 3 seconds, get their asses beat, and that's the fucking end of that. What is the point of this show? Where does this show fit in? Why should I care?
Sexy green lady. That's it. That's all I can think of.
I've been meaning to say this all week. I'm sorry. I've been holding this in.
Did you get all your hate out for green people?
I can't even fucking look at the Jolly Green Giant anymore, PB. I see that motherfucker. I get angry.
You see that motherfucker, and all I can think of is, how big is that guy's dick?
I don't know.
No, why do you think we know this, Husky? What? Did you just ask me the size of somebody else's penis?
Jolly Green Giant's dick, how big?
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Someone's going to do the math on it now. Someone out there will randomly come across the stream and do the math on how big.
They'll be like, well, his penis is approximately.
I will laugh my ass off if someone actually does that. I find that hilarious.
I'm sorry. It's just Planet Q's Queen. You should avoid the whole
Q's
fucking
Queen.
show. Why are you doing it? I watched this bullshit.
The MCU ended with No Way Home.
You watched all 3 episodes?
Yeah, and I'm done until Matt Murdock appears. And God help
Hell
them.
yeah, Jenny, you're right.
If they fuck up Daredevil, I will
Highlight
burn
Jenny's message
you to the fucking ground. You hear me, Kevin? I will burn that motherfucker to. If you fuck up Matt Murdock and you turn him into some kind of fucking clown for your stupid fucking show, I will find the fucking MCU headquarters. I will make sure that all of the creative team behind this fucking ridiculous
PB highlight that one message
is in there, and I will burn that motherfucker to the ground. And I know if it does burn from some freak reason, they'll probably find me.
Agreed.
Husky, you got it. Sex with green woman was done better by Star Trek.
Fuck yes.
Carrie says, oh my God, did I just agree with a Zod rant? I don't think that you did, Carrie, because I think that your reason for disliking She-Hulk is far more in depth than his very surface level reason.
It's
I
not
heard the
sur-
explanation of it. Yes, it is.
it's not surface level. I hate it because there's no writing, there's no character development, there's no point.
She hates it because they make fun of the Hulk. The Hulk's
I
supposed to be
mean-
a badass. The Hulk is not a. The Hulk fucking bled. And they're like, oh, he created a device. I was like, then he's not the fucking Hulk anymore.
No, he's Smart Hulk now. Don't you like Smart Hulk?
No,
Fucking Smart Hulk?
No, I mean
Intelligent
at the
Smart
start
Hulk?
of the fucking show, when he's Bruce Banner and he gets hurt. He gets hurt. Bruce Banner tried to fucking murder himself, and he's like, "Oh, pfft, fuck your bullets."
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like now he's just created a device that makes him not the Hulk anymore. That he can bleed into other people. Like, why would you hold on? Why, if the blood is so dangerous? Yes, the blood is so unbelievably fucking dangerous. Why would you create a system that would allow you to, I don't know, accidentally get a fucking paper cut, and now you're just bleeding all over everybody, just spreading your fucking gamma radiation left, right, and fucking center, when you could just continue to be Professor Hulk? Because apparently that's a thing. Why couldn't we just be Professor Hulk? Because then he turns back into Professor Hulk and he's like, and you want to know one other thing? Since I'm going to be Professor Hulk, I took some of your blood. I healed my Thanos arm.
Yeah, because, her blood was the solution.
Fuck is that?
Like, if this was the case, this is the plot holes. See, this is another reason why I hate the show, because they're creating more plot holes and story inconsistencies in the fucking universe. Because if this was a thing and they were always related, I assume, because they're related, right? You see your relatives at fucking family dinners, and you got the most fucking famous family relative, so he's probably got the best fucking story come Christmas time. You're looking forward for Bruce coming over and talking about the shit he smashed last week, right? So you're fucking super excited. You've had this family member the whole time, and you don't think in all of this time he hasn't thought to test other fucking family members to see if maybe their blood could be a cure to his? Like, I refuse to think that fucking genius level intellect Bruce Banner, this is his fucking field, that all of a sudden he's like, oh wait, this fucking relative of mine,
Bruce Banner
balance my blood out.
Bruce Banner, Tony Stark, Mr. Fantastic, and Dr. Doom are some of the smartest minds in Marvel, with Dr. Doom and Mr. Fantastic being like miles ahead of Stark, Banner, and Pym. I forgot Pym in there, but it's like they're all really smart and they think things through. It's like he would have figured that out. That's a part of Hulk's story. He tried everything to cure he's tried everything to cure the Hulk, and
you hate it because they don't care about their own audience. Also, it's quote Daddy Hulk, BB. What do you?
I will never call Bruce's father Daddy Hulk. That's like, I've heard that term.
I think she's saying that Daddy Hulk is
Could
the
you
Hulk.
picture this coming out?
No, Daddy Hulk is Bruce Banner Hulk. It's Daddy Hulk. It's a sexual thing.
That's
Jenny likes the zucchini.
Oh, shit.
I agreed with you, Zod, as well as my own views. You're spot on. I won't watch She-Hulk. I have no respect for what Marvel did to Hulk or She-Hulk characters. And this degrading Bruce Banner, I don't blame this on She-Hulk like a lot of people. Like, this wasn't the downfall. The downfall of Hulk was way the fuck before She-Hulk came around. It was
question. Like, he said that he was hanging out in that cave when I thought he was on the planet doing Ultimate Fighter. Sicaria.
Yeah.
Wasn't he on Sicaria? Like, he left the fucking atmosphere and he was just in a cave. How the fuck did he get to Sicaria? When did that happen? What? Didn't that happen after Age of Ultron? He disappeared at Age of Ultron. The next time you saw him was Ragnarok.
During Ragnarok, remember, for Endgame.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is he was gone from Age of Ultron until Ragnarok, and now we come to find out he was in a goddamn cave on Earth the whole time.
That's
when
what
did
I'm
he get to
saying.
Sicaria?
That's what I'm saying.
Or Sakaar. Sorry, Sakaar.
They're creating plot holes within the MCU itself, and this was a worry I had, is that this show itself
not only that, with him hiding in a cave, which I just learned now, the ship he flew away in was in Sakaar.
Well, no. What I'm saying is
the Quinjet.
Yeah,
Janie Davis. There was ship before Hydra and Avengers. I'm talking about the Hulk movies that came before, like the original one. With Eric Baney or whatever.
Edward Norton?
Eric Bana.
Or are you talking about way before that?
No, he's talking about Hulk 2003.
Yeah. The original one.
TV show?
He was not always on the fucking run. And if supposedly he had family members, which I assumed it's always been canon, he does have family, he didn't come from nothing, whatever. I accept that. But what I'm saying is,
but you say everybody has family, like Batman doesn't exist.
I mean, okay, that's.
Well, I was right about
fucking family.
Guys, I was right about what I said
all of
about
these people
Janie.
coming out of the woodwork. Yeah, he does. He had Batwoman, who was better.
Guys,
than him
I was right
way.
what I said about Janie. She was referring to Bruce Banner Hulk for Daddy Hulk, and and she likes a zucchini. So I was right.
You know what? All out bubblegum, the fucking giant poodles are looking better this time.
I thought you were also referring to the Hulk. I saw it a little bit because it was on like a repeat, and my parents had it. The old Hulk TV series too. He wasn't always on the run in that either. He just tried to keep his identity concealed, right? But he still interacted with people all the time. So once again, he had a chance to test that. It's what we're saying is he had the chance to do this in comic continuities in the show and all these continuities. And the point that they drive across is there is no cure to the Hulk. It is a curse.
What's up, Mr. Valcourt?
What's up, Valcourt? And I like the logo, Sons of Anarchy, which, by the way, I'm still working on that fucking video. I'm going to be dead.
When is the interview coming with the guy?
You were in the service or something.
When are you doing that interview, dude? You said you're talking to him, or is this another DC sponsored me thing? I'm serious,
dude. I have to set up so much shit. Like
seriously, I'm so excited for you to get that interview with him.
Yeah, I'll
watch the stream, not knowing who the fuck he is or watching the show. I will do that because that is something, It'd be like the most famous person we had.
It's something. But there is something I want to talk about before we go.
Stargate?
No, this is closer to your heart.
Are you sure? You think it's closer?
Oh, I gotta get the Rush song loaded up. I had a different song loaded up.
We'll see.
DC rumored new boss pokes fun of the SnyderVerse. Your favorite verse, the one part of DC you love.
Cut it at 9 seconds so YouTube can't claim it.
I'm sorry for your ears.
So, director,
you need the chat theme for that.
Director Smurf Snyder
was once poised to lead the DCEU after kicking it off with Man of Steel and delivering the first team up that was the
right here.
Ever.
This guy right here is a real Smurf hole.
Batman versus Superman. That was until his vision of 2017's Justice League fell apart due to studio interference.
No, that's what it says. It says studio interference, eh?
Yep.
I feel like it fell apart because Zack Snyder doesn't know how to do a fucking superhero movie.
One that wouldn't see the light of day until it landed the greatest day ever on HBO Max in 2021 after a viral campaign.
Whoa. Hold on a second. You said the greatest day ever was when it landed on HBO Max, but I have this feeling like, and I don't know how you did it because it should never be out of your mind. How did you forget about Morbius?
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Morbius.
The second greatest.
We are talking about
the second
Morbius.
Greatest day.
I'm glad I didn't get rid of this then.
Morbin balls.
I'm sorry. It was the second greatest day, but to be fair, at that time we had no clue that Morbius was going to take the world by storm. As
Dude,
it did.
I see it, and I see it, the movie things, and then I'm like, why isn't it on sale? I want to get it on sale. I want to get I want to get buy one get one on the Morbius movies, so I can give one to a friend. I'm waiting on it.
Exactly.
I see them on the shelves. I need to buy one, get one on the Morbius. I need to give one to a friend.
Morbius is the kind of movie that you need to share with everybody. It's one of those movies where
it is. It is
the movie. Okay. So now this isn't a rant. This is me being serious now. On a serious note, there are some things in life. Thank you. That was perfect. There are some things in life. There are some things in life that happen. They call these once in a generation type movies, right? A film comes along that's so influential that it impacts our culture, our very culture, our society. It's a movie that gets talked about through the ages. And I was lucky enough that in my time alive, that I will die knowing that I have experienced one of these cultural phenomenons. And that movie is Morbius. And I thank Jared Leto every day. Every day I wake up after, of course, I thank Nick Cage for being alive. I wake up and I go to my second shrine, my Jared Leto shrine, and I go, Lord Jared, thank you. Thank you so much for existing. Because without Jared Leto's supreme acting, we would not have the masterpiece, the fucking magnum opus, the Citizen Kane of our time, fucking Morbius. So thank you. And thank you, Sony. Sony fucking getting it done. See, it saddens me because PB brought up a great point. That's under the fucking MCU, Sony has a deal with the MCU and, they can share Morbius. So these are wonderful times we live in.
Morbius is way better than the Snyder Cut. And I'm not making that up right now. It's way better than the Snyder Cut. It's dead serious. I'm dead serious right now. No, why? Because Morbius kept me interested at the 30-minute mark.
Oh, no. That's not even a contest. Nick Cage is better in every way. I would never. Look. I would never, ever. Hold on a second. Hold on now.
Nick Cage. Kajay? How do you pronounce that? Nick Kajay?
Kajay.
Back him up a little more. There you go, right there.
Yeah, beautiful. Actually, I'd hope that's one thing.
Okay, so
God actually gets contact with
channel,
Nick Cage. Just Nick Cage stands in that
turn the camera
that
slightly.
same position,
camera slightly,
and then moves.
Nope, the other way. And keep going a little more. And stop.
There we go. And here we go. If I make myself bigger.
Awesome. There we go.
Look at that. Look at how I mean, this is like Jared Leto's close. He's done Morbius, so he's close. I mean, how could I ever betray this man right here? Like Nick Cage.
Morbius
there will never ever be an actor.
Can I get you to move on the couch 4 inches to your right?
Okay.
No. Yeah. There you go. No. Okay. Come back just a hair. There you go. Perfect.
So, yeah.
Now it's like he's touching your shoulder.
Yes.
It's
his
nice.
Greatness is touching me right now.
This is wonderful.
This is what life is all about. Like Morbius is like great movie, but Nick Cage is an institution. Nick Cage, there will never, and I can say this with confidence, and I'm 100% serious. Anybody who's been on my channel, you know how I feel about Nick Cage. I say this fucking seriously. There will never, ever, ever be an actor like Nick Cage. Never. There is nobody who can do what Nick Cage does. I can confidently say that. There is not a fucking actor alive who could do half of the shit Nick Cage has done. I would. take the fucking Pepsi challenge any day. Like, you have Bryan Cranston, who had a great role, love Breaking Bad. You have actors who have great roles, but Nick Cage has the greatest roles ever. Nick Cage has the most memorable lines ever in any movie. Even in his most terrible movies, this man still somehow makes the movie watchable. Like, I mean, that movie, The Wicker Man, is classic. There will never be another line greater than, "Oh my God, the bees!" Fucking classic. Classic. That is a classic, iconic movie line. Like, Nick Cage is a fucking staple. Look, I am planning to go before Nick Cage does, because if I don't go before Nick Cage,
God will cry if Nick Cage goes before him.
You will not see me for like a fucking month. I will be in mourning for a very long time. This channel will be fucking shut down. I will be distraught. You'll probably get one stream. You won't be able to fucking make out the words I'm saying. There'll be a lot of sobbing. Okay, the day Nick Cage goes will be the saddest fucking day that has ever happened to mankind. I mean, historically ever. That will be a sad day. So, no. And I tell you what, if I ever fucking got the chance to meet Nick Cage, I don't even know what I'd say. I honestly, I have no clue.
Zod would stand there in shock, and he just kind of like, and then the kids were like, all right. Shake his hand and move on.
Nick Cage would be like, hello there. And I'd be like, just, and then it's Nick Cage. You know, you're never prepared. Like, Nick Cage, like, he would be one of those heroes of mine that I would meet that would never disappoint me. I see the interviews, I see how he talks. Like, I can never imagine being disappointed. And if I ever fucking get the chance, if Nick Cage ever fucking comes anywhere close to this area, you better believe I'm taking fucking time off. I'm driving to wherever the fuck it is, the fucking shoot, the fucking convention, whatever, and I am going to make time to meet Nick Cage.
I thought that he was in Milwaukee last week.
Don't you fucking lie to me. I know about his schedule inside and out. I didn't see nothing in Milwaukee.
Terrifying.
Kick-Ass is one of the only movies Nick Cage isn't being Nick Cage. Yeah, Kick-Ass was great.
That's why the second movie didn't do well, you know that, right?
Oh.
Because he killed Nick Cage in the first one.
Carrie did a great Nick Cage quote, says, "Peach, I could eat a peach for hours." Yeah, I love that line.
John, do you agree with me with that? The second Kick-Ass movie failed because it killed off Nick Cage in the first one.
Oh, yeah. They killed him off.
Yeah, they killed him off in the first one.
They killed his character.
And then they avenged his ass. And then it's like, well, they're not avenging his ass in the second one, so there's no point.
Was no Jim Carrey in the second one?
Yes, but I mean, come on. Like, I love Jim Carrey, but
no, I'm not saying that one was a good one.
I remember that one.
Yeah, he played.
The only part I remember is when he's naming off his hired goons as other, villains and stuff, and the other guy goes like, "Dude, you're being so fucking racist right now." So giving them the stereotypical names.
So Nick, you ready to finish this article up? I don't really like the DC. I understand. Okay, so even after the campaign to release the Snyder Cut was finally satisfied, 4 years later, the director's controversial fan base showed no signs of slowing down because they're fucking idiots. Viral calls across the media quickly emerged to restore the SnyderVerse, which nobody fucking wanted, and clearly DC did not, for good, and continue the multi-chapter nightmare story that
I still didn't make that up about Morbius. It's better than the Snyder Cut.
The DCEU.
Like, people are going to think I'm joking about this. I'm not. I'm dead fucking serious.
The DCEU has struggled to form any definitive vision for the future, but Warner Bros. Discovery is now determined to form a cohesive universe after a change of management. As part of that, DC Films will appoint a new team to oversee the franchise to create a 10-year plan going forward. Producer Dan Lin,
10-year plan. So hot.
An avid DC fan who almost led the franchise over a decade ago until they made the wise decision to choose Zack Snyder.
Oh, it jumped.
Damn it, it jumped. No.
Just scroll up, you fucking.
No. Abort. God damn it.
That's
I don't
why
know how to
he
get
was
back.
a retard. He could have just scrolled up, but he's a retard.
Oh, look,
so.
we were speaking about Morbius and they have a story on him.
It's because they're listening.
Click on it.
Hold on a second. God damn it.
Bonus article.
Morbin.
Okay, so let me finish this. Jesus Christ. Sorry, it jumped. Producer Dan Lin, who was reportedly supposed to have the franchise over a decade ago, is reportedly the front runner for the top job. But unfortunately for some, Lin's appointment spells trouble for any potential SnyderVerse revival.
Yeah, baby. Why didn't they give it to him years ago?
Reports recently surfaced producer Dan Lin is in talks to lead the DC going forward. Yes. And Lin, who's a smart person, was almost given the keys to the DC kingdom back in 2008 when he was producing George Miller's Justice League Mortal, which ultimately never saw the light of day because they went with Zack Snyder. Speaking on the Ankler Hot Seat podcast in early August, Lin poked fun at fans of this Zack Snyder's DC movies when discussing his aspirations for the franchise for over a decade ago. After discussing his disappointment with DC leadership, never came back in the day, the host joked that those crazy SnyderVerse fans would have come after him at some point if he had, and Lin responded by calling Snyder enthusiasts Autobots.
Well,
that's what they do feel like fucking robots because they say the same thing and they don't give reasons for why the universe.
Yeah, I remember the
The
only thing they said
Decepticons.
is that, remember when it said release the Snyder Cut and then they started saying restore the Snyder Cut. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean restore the Snyder Cut?
They said restore the SnyderVerse. Fucking cultists.
But with Lin's recent comments referring to the things he wanted to do with DC's, all signs indicate he wants to forge his own path and story. So between
I bet he's an actual fucking fan of like Zack Snyder.
Yep, and his apparent dislike for the SnyderVerse fandom.
Oh my god, he must be a true DC fan.
Yeah, imagine that. Like normal people who want to see.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I want to meet this man.
DC fans, they're more than meets the eye.
DC has now moved in a new direction, one that ought to establish soon in The Flash and other projects. Snyder currently has several projects of his own in the works, including an epic, a sci-fi epic, which I'll be watching, but PB will definitely be watching with me, called Rebel Moon, Planet of the Dead, and The Fountainhead. These all sound great.
Is Red 5 going to be there?
Campbell
Hold on,
stream
no.
last week, didn't
Rebel. It's called Rebel Moon. Is Red 5 going to be there?
Who knows? Might be. With so much in the pipeline since the director signed a 2-year deal with Netflix, any DC work would struggle to fit into his schedule. He doesn't give a fuck. Look, here's the Clef notes for all you fucking weirdos, and I know you're out there and you watch our shit because we get comments.
Yeah, we're the Cliff Note guys, right?
On our alternate channel. For all of you dumb fucks out there who want to restore the Snyder Cut, you were the same motherfuckers, and PB, you've been following this unfortunately as long as I have. Because
it too long.
So, weren't these the same people, PB? Let's rewind the clocks back. Weren't these the same people who picked apart?
Rewind the clocks back. How do you rewind the clocks forward? You just say rewind the clock.
Okay. Back to a time when the movies first came out, right? Did these people not bitch and moan about everything in Man of Steel, in fucking Justice League, in fucking Batman versus Superman? We're these same people who are sitting here championing Zack Snyder's visions. These were the same people who were tearing apart the fucking franchise every time he made a movie. Every fucking time they would pick apart, well, this isn't comic accurate, and this never happened, and this isn't happened, and this, and then all of a sudden now it's we need to resort to Zack Snyder's vision. Where was the box office? The movie, the box office, it lost money as it went.
I want to say, I like to brag. I was never a poser. I always hated Zack Snyder and his shit he was doing with DC.
Look.
I was excited the day he said he had to step down. I was like, oh, I'm sorry to hear about his kid, but thank God he's fucking gone.
Like I like Zack Snyder's other shit. PB doesn't, but I do. I don't dislike.
I said I like 300. I said I like Sucker Punch.
I'm sorry. I disagree with you. Watchmen is a fucking masterpiece. But anyway, whatever. It's the most comic book accurate movie.
Hey, there's a troll here. My cousin's trolling us. What's up, LB?
I mean, LB was just devastated. Remember when LB held like a memoriam when he found out the SnyderVerse
knows LB's favorite director of all time is Korg.
Yeah, and LB is like a huge Zack Snyder fan. He's probably like I think he's got a tattoo of Zack Snyder, if I remember correctly. It says SnyderVerse forever. So I mean, I know he's disappointed that they'll never have Zack Snyder's dream realized. I mean, PB, aren't you gonna miss like 3.5 hour movies a piece with uncut with fucking people singing for 2 hours as Aquaman enters the fucking ocean?
And then the Snyder fans say that their extended cut's as good as the Lord of the Rings extended cut, which it doesn't even hold a flame to any of the Lord of the Rings movies. Not even the 3 Hobbit movies, which are controversial.
LB, I sent you a leak. You control us. You control us on air. You said the
Snyder Cut deserves to be in the trash of Congress. I mean, like
trash.
I mean, like
trash of trash,
like Congress.
Yeah,
Snyder Cut deserves to be in the trash like Congress.
Like this, like I think that Zack Snyder got his due. He got to get his fucking movie made. He got extra money. He fucking won. Like, take the W, you weirdos. Take the fucking win. You got to see where it was going. You're never gonna fucking get the ending. Shit happens. At least you got in our movie. And blame Zack Snyder because he purposely left the shit open.
He did it on purpose. Yeah, he did that on purpose because he knew you're a bunch of fucking cultists.
He was like,
he added scenes that weren't even there and he never shot for the movie. That is confirmed.
I mean, PB was disappointed because he wanted them nightmare sequences. But PB, I'm sorry, we're done with the SnyderVerse now. They're never going.
And then he lived that on a cutscene because he knew you guys are a cultish fan base. You know who else knows their fan base is a cultish fan base? The creators of Rick and Morty. The creators actually hate the Sajuan sauce, but they knew if they made an off joke about it in an episode, their fan base would go nuts about it and be all stupid.
There's a difference. There's a difference between having the best actor to ever play Superman in a movie and having the actual best Superman movie, because his movie isn't even better than the one with the fucking Atom as Superman. Come on.
Josh Whedon almost destroyed Zach's career.
Like you want to know what sticks out in my mind? You want to know what sticks out in my mind? When I think of Man of Steel, I think, oh, Superman's a fucking asshole. Destroys that fucking guy's truck. He's a complete fucking asshole. And you want to know what I think when I think Brandon Routh Superman? I think, dude, he got shot in the eye and it looks so fucking awesome.
Dude, I remember that being on all the ads when I was younger for that movie. That was like the big scene that they were like,
best.
Dude, it was good in the trailer and it was good in the fucking movie.
The best part of Man of Steel for me, obviously, was General Zod. What wasn't the best part of that movie was when he snapped General Zod's fucking neck.
It was also General Zod.
Like, the dude who played General Zod, can we get that guy to get his own? I want a Zod, a rated R, We're doing rated R movies, right? In the DC, do a rated R DC. I've been fucking pitching this forever. Daddy Dave, make it happen. A rated R General Zod movie. Boom. Instant box office success.
Dude, I figured it out. I figured it out. Somebody been watching the full Aussie. He's gotten on board with the Justice League. First of all, he's the only reason that movie was watchable in the first place, because holy fucking shit. Like, you're gonna make, excuse me, that's how much I don't like this. You're gonna make, like, the only person I've ever seen in my entire life, Zack Snyder, is the first person ever to make Darkseid look like a pussy.
What are you talking about?
You let Darkseid get drugged off a planet by some fucking minions. Like, come on. Like, all or nothing. It's fucking Darkseid. He's literally the only person that's ever been at the level to challenge Superman legitimately. Like, Superman has all these other challenges that you're like, oh, I don't know if he's going to be able to handle this one. Like, Mongol shows up, Lobo shows up, and he ends up laying the fucking smackdown on these assholes.
And
then Darkseid shows up, and he punches that motherfucker square in the chin, and he goes, "You're a new god." Isn't it something like that?
Yeah. He goes, "You're a new god, but I'm an old god."
So,
and then he whops the shit out of them like Thanos level hits. Superman, the Man of Steel, literally, it's in his name, Man of Steel, fucking pussy. That's why General Zod doesn't need fucking fancy names like Man of Steel, leaps tall, builds with. Look, General Zod just comes down and fucks shit up. That's all you need to know about Zod. Neil before Zod. That's the only fucking catchphrase you need. And you need that because, aspiring dictator. So it all fucking works. But no, Kal-El has all these fucking fancy names. He's the Man of Steel, Earth's greatest fucking hero, the mighty protector, blah, 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 blah. He's got himself a bitch who always gets fucking in trouble, like, every day. I mean, how the fuck are you protecting shit, Clark? Okay? You follow Zod's, right? I got my women work for me, all right? They go out and wreck shit, okay? I don't got to worry about my fucking minions. You fucking Lois, she fucking falls down a well every other fucking Tuesday. Like, come on, get your shit together. Fucking, that's why Zod should have fucking won. And it was bullshit that they made him snap his neck. Fucking Zach, I will never fucking forgive you for that. You're supposed to.
Phantom Zone exists.
The fucking beacon of hope, yada, 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 all the bullshit they've been saying for fucking years. And I fucking called it that Kal-El's a cold-blooded killer, but everybody's like, no, he's the Boy Scout. He's the beacon of hope. Fucking stab Zod's neck. Didn't even fucking look at the other options. Looked at a fucking family. He could have fucking moved Zod just like a couple feet to the left, and they would have been fucking fine. But he's like, nah, I'm all out of options. Like, bullshit. That was the biggest bunch of fucking bullshit ever. That should have never fucking happened. We all know you don't fucking kill Zod. You throw him in the fucking Phantom Zone, and he spins forever. It's fucking bullshit. I fucking hated it. It was the worst fucking thing to ever fucking happen to a villain. It's bullshit. I will never fucking forgive Zack Snyder for that. I remember I was fucking loving that movie. I had a few issues. I was fucking loving that movie, and then we get to this point, and I'm like, oh, wow, he's in a real
he did.
There's a family here. I guess he's just going to, like, tackle him, or maybe he's going to, like, take the I-beam himself, or maybe someone will come up behind Zod and fucking, he goes, well, looks around, no other option, and fucking kills him. He doesn't even wait a second movie.
So you didn't have a problem with him letting Paul Kent die in a tornado?
Like, you fucked up a building, you fucked up somebody's truck, you fucking destroyed half of Metropolis. You're telling me there was no way?
Like, since when does Batman care about Metropolis? I never understood.
Batman never gave it. Yeah, why? Yeah, that's
that, Zach. You fucking moron.
That doesn't make sense in Batman vs Superman. Why was he in Metropolis? Was he in a shareholders meeting?
Well, he had a Wayne Corp out there, like.
Yeah, but was he at a shareholders meeting? Because he doesn't have really point to go there. He's in Gotham, man. That's what it is. That's his city. That's what he worries about. Like he'd have been over in
that's-
Gotham going like, the fuck is going on over there?
I agree. I agree. That is like making Charles Xavier explode people's minds. Exactly. That'd be like in
Yeah.
fucking X-Men if like Magneto had the helmet off, right? And he was holding
And he just
I
like
don't
boom,
know,
smash his head.
magnetizing them in the air, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna drop him off the cliff." And Charles Xavier, being the guy who always preaches about never going that
Preach.
fucking extra mile, goes, "You know what? Fuck it, I don't got a choice." Boom.
Actually,
explodes
you know
his
what
best
else
friend's
would be
head.
like? And I know this is not the comic thing, but you remember Avatar: The Last Airbender? I remember like Korra, the sequel. They gave a villain. They made a airbending villain, and he airbended the air out of somebody's lung, basically, suffocating them to death that way. That'd be like Aang, who was an extreme pacifist, decided to do that and kill. When his whole thing in that story is he didn't want to kill and he refused to kill the Fire Lord and found a way to do that.
No. Lemon pie. That is blasphemous. Okay, we were in the middle of a fucking struggle, and his hands found their way to my fucking neck, and he had him up like this. Okay, he had him yoked up. He could have easily fucking lifted him up. He could have flew in the air with him. He could have done 150 things. They done fucked up half the city with their fucking battle anyways. He could have picked 150 different fucking options because he's the fucking Man of Steel and supposedly the greatest fucking hero ever. And he chose in that moment, like, well, he could have covered his fucking eyes. Would I have burned his hand with laser beams? There was no kryptonite. He could have just went whoop and just fucking covered his eyes. There was 150 different fucking solutions in that scenario. But what did he choose to do? He's like, oh, no, fuck. There's no choice. Like, this is bullshit. Bullshit. I will never forgive you. Never. There was so many different...
Hashtag never forget
Never
why
forget.
Batman cares about Metropolis. Exclusively because he wants to fight illegal immigration.
By the way, Planet Q Queen brought up a good point, and
Is that not true, Husky?
uh
Mr. Zod's fandom zone. Remember that is that it is. Why is it not just spelt?
Probably because YouTube might censor that. I don't fucking
It says
Because-
suicide prevention in the next fucking message.
know.
they edit things weird though sometimes in the chat.
That's weird.
I know they
man.
edit that word.
As Suicide Prevention Month, and as the great Danny DeVito said, suicide is badass.
No, but seriously, now I seeing as too.
When the fuck did he say that? What?
There's like a line where he fucking says that in like a show.
Yeah.
Wait, Frank says it or Danny DeVito says it?
I don't know, one of his characters.
Because Frank says a lot of fucked up things on Sunny.
Sonny, yeah, it sounds like a.
What
it's
is
a-
that? But it
sounds like a
dude,
Sonic
who
quote.
gives a shit?
Yeah,
It's funny.
That's
But,
it is funny when Frank is saying it.
Yeah, but no, on a serious note, if you guys don't know, my uncle did take his life, so I do take that stuff very seriously. And it is, if you are going through rough times or you have those kinds of thoughts, it's very important to reach out and get help. Don't think you can do the stuff on your own. Talk to somebody. If you really need to, talk to a professional about this stuff. No, I'm not showing that clip, Husky. It's not appropriate. I'm being serious. This stuff is personal to me because my
I was
uncle
trying to show the scene for the chat. It was for reference.
my uncle was going through a rough time and a lot of personal shit that happened to him, and also had gotten a diagnosis, and he chose to take his life. And I did a live stream, and actually, to be completely honest, not to bromance PB too much, but PB actually got me through it, and I was like, I don't know if I could do the stream.
Oh,
man.
we know you love the bromance in a PB. We all know it. Come on. Let it out.
But PB said, no, fuck it. Just come on here and talk about your feelings. And we had to talk about everything and how I felt, and it helped me get over it. And
And Zod wants Vix McMahon's head on a pike. All right.
yeah, and fuck Vince McMahon. But anyways, if you're going through those things or if you're having a tough time, talk to someone about it is the highlight. Like, don't go that route. There is beautiful things in this world to live for. There's Game of Thrones. Stop at season 6, or that might actually push you to
I thought it was stop at season 4.
No, you go to season 7 or 8, then that could end badly. And don't watch the last season of Dexter either. That could also cause you to go in those dark thoughts. But no, on a serious note, it is important to get help if you need it. And yeah. If you need those, Planet Q's Queens got those numbers. And thank you for reminding me about that, because it is a serious thing. And I'll tell you what, if I get a few more sponsorships for this channel, and then we get a fucking studio so PB doesn't look like a fucking tennis ball in the dark, we can actually have a fucking studio where you'll
we'll get a studio. We're gonna locate it in, like, I don't know. We're gonna go in the middle of no fucking where, man.
Husky will just be a logo, but
we'll get a studio in the North Dakota, in the middle of North Dakota. No one will know where the fuck it is but us.
Well, it'll be like everything we do.
Yeah, we gotta keep it like where it's
fucking LB has been trolling us all night. He says Game of Thrones season 8 was chef's kiss. But
the chef from IHOP, he's a fucking drug addict.
Yeah, but if we ever get to that point, I would actually like to donate some money to these foundations and things like that to help people. That's like my.
You need a solid foundation. Without a solid foundation, the building will crumble and fall.
That was very fucking inspirational.
You said you were going to donate to foundations.
No, I mean,
and I stole it from some movie. I'm pretty sure it was some animated movie on top of it.
JD Davis says,
"Somebody know what that's from?"
No.
It's like the foundations are strong. We can rebuild her. Oh, that's Korg. That's Korg.
Oh,
yeah, we can rebuild her, and then it fucking blows up. That's so fucking great. It's like the best. It's so great. It's like it's an emotional thing. Like, we can still do it. It's blown up. It's like, or not. Sorry, mate.
It was a lovely but sad stream, and you were damn impressive in that discussion. Thank you. Yeah, it was.
If Korg was in the DC universe, he would definitely get the Blue Lantern Ring of Hope.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I appreciate all of you. But now it is that sad time for us to start wrapping this shit up because PB.
No, Zod's got to wrap it up because he's going to make a move on Nick.
Yeah. And Bitchy got past a red wedding. She's actually on the final episode. She goes, "This is fucking bullshit. I'm done with this show." She goes, "It killed everyone I was rooting for." I go, "Yeah."
Oh, they didn't kill. See, at the red wedding, they didn't kill everyone. But I was like, motherfucker, I backed the wrong horse again. And then I'm sitting there going, you know what? Fuck these Starks, because they're just a bunch of losers. Like, they don't want to play the game. Like, they know what the fucking rules are, and they're like, honor.
Oh, we got the porn bot. The porn bot came back, everybody.
Fucking dead. Every fucking time. Like, even, like, is she listening? She's not listening, right? Game of Thrones spoiler. They all fucking die except for the one who knows how to use the goddamn force.
And on that note, All Out of Bubblegum says, "All right, fellas, I'm out of gas now. Hitting the set. Glad I caught the stream. See ya." We were glad you caught the stream too, and thank you everybody who watched. I'd like to thank my
by all die, I mean all of them that matter, because the girls survive, and the cripple, like, come on.
And I'd like to thank my future sponsors who are sending me my first movie palette. Thank you, moviepalette.com. Go check them out. They make
check them out. They're very cool. Come on, man. Get some of them movie palettes. I don't know nothing about them, so I'm promoting them. I'm not getting paid. I don't want getting paid. Come on, guys. Say, yeah, you gotta be giving him that money. He's gonna get a cool Nick Cage
movies with Nick Cage? Would you like to have an entire palette of Nick Cage colors on your wall? Then go to moviepalette.com and check out the wonderful options that they have there. Search for any movie that you like, as long as it has Nick Cage.
Yeah, so all your movies are shit unless it has Nick Cage, and they have Nick Cage stuff. I don't know how much Nick Cage stuff, but I just said they have National Treasure. I hope they have some Ghost Rider. I would get a Ghost Rider one with him.
So, Nick, what do you think about this whole movie palette thing? Do they have my greatest hits? Yeah, I just got one of National Treasure. I like National Treasure, but fuck Disney, because they did one without me. Really, Nick? That's how you feel about Disney? Fuck that mouse. I'm Ghost Rider. Call me Kevin. We can work something out. Thank you, Nick. Glad to have you on the show as always. And thank you, everybody, for coming tonight. We will see you all next Friday. And as always, remember the only rule here in the fandom zone. It's
Get
more
Nick Cage movie palettes.